So you've took the time to develop your idea. You took the time to test it. You took the time to plan your marketing and you looked at your product development and you looked at pricing. You looked at all areas of business. And now it is time to take your product to market. Yes, I'm going to help you get ready to have a successful market day. The truth is, there are many challenges. I know you may be nervous, you may be excited, you may have your concerns, but if you follow the 3 steps I'm going to share with you, you're going to have a fantastic time at the market day. I am Troy Holder, your marketing trainer and branding coach, and I'll be taking you through getting ready for market day, how to have an effective show experience. Whether it's a trade show, whether it's a pop up shop, the truth is, you're going to have a fantastic time. Are you ready? I encourage you, get your notepad, get your phone out, get your tablet, prepare to take some notes, and you are going to be on your way to having a successful market day. Are you ready to roll? Let's roll. So there are going to be 3 critical areas I'm going to be sharing with you. They're called the 3 vital steps to effective show participation. And the first one is going to be the pre-show. You're going to be talking about creating buzz and getting you all excited and preparing to have a fantastic showing. Then there's show time. This is lights, camera, action. This is when the show actually happens on the day, on the floor, whether it's a pop-up shop, a trade show. This is where the action happens. There's no turning back. It is game day. And then there's a critical area that so many miss. Even some seasoned professionals, some very large businesses miss the post-show activity. So I'm going to be sharing with you these 3 videos and I've broken them down into these 3 areas. Continue on as you're watching video 1, preparing for the buzz. This is the pre-show section. Let's start with setting clear objectives. Now, no one ever turns up at a show just for showing. You must have clear objectives. You want to use your SMART acronym. You want to make sure that your goals are specific. You want to ensure that it is something that makes sense. You want to be clear. You want to be able to measure it. That's the M. So you want to use numbers. Do you want to increase sales by 10%? Do you want to meet 15 people? Do you want to meet new vendors? Do you want to get feedback on your product? Whatever the purpose, you need to be able to measure it. Then we're going to have the A. Is it attainable? You don't want to stretch yourself too far, but still you don't want to have your goals so low that they don't foster energy and innovation and creativity and get you all excited. You want to make sure that they are realistic. You want to have realistic goals. That makes a significant difference. And team, obviously, that's for time. We don't have a lot of time at the trade show. You just have a couple of hours. And in some cases, if you are attending a larger trade show, you may have a couple of days. But the key is that you need to ensure that it is time bound. I want you to start to think about preparing to manage your booth. And the first thing I want you to consider is seeing the booth as a sales space. It's not just a table, it's not just a table and chair. This is a selling environment, and you ultimately want to connect with vendors. You want to connect with prospects. You want to connect with buyers. You want to connect with persons who can help you take your business to the next level. And this has a lot to do with what you are seeking to achieve. Hope I'm making sense to you. I want you to plan your booth. I want you to create an environment. I want you to start to think about what you want your booth to look like. What kind of environment, what kind of theme are you working with? And you want to have something that's going to be synchronized with your product. So if you're creating lovely cake, let's say you're doing wedding cakes, then you would want your booth to resonate with the wedding theme. You may want to have someone dressed in a bridal gown, or you may want to have bridal stationery, or you may want to have a chapel looking theme, but it must resonate, and that makes a significant difference when you're looking in terms of managing your booth. I want you to also be thinking about the persons who are going to be there. Now, I've seen many times where organizations have persons in the booth who were not properly prepared. You need to ensure that every individual, even if it's your mom, dad, your big brother, little sister, granny, whoever is going to be helping you, you need to ensure that they are properly prepared to be a part of the booth. They need to be informed. They need to know what are your goals and objectives. The last thing you really want is to have someone that's there just handing brochures or samples without really engaging with your audiences. Because the time that you've left that booth and you've left someone there who's not properly prepared is the time where your biggest prospect may visit your booth, and that will be a lost opportunity. You do not want that. So you want to ensure that they're properly prepared. Ensure that they have relevant uniform or identifying mark badges or common colors that you look like a team. People like to see teams working together. It speaks a lot about your brand. It speaks about your image. It speaks about how you do business. And if you take that approach, you're going to be very successful, because what is going to happen is that people like to do business with those that they know, they like, and trust. And though they may not know you, the way you present yourself within your booth will give them enough information to start to form opinions about you. Now, a part of the pre-show buzz relates to the marketing. You want to start your marketing and your promotion. I've heard many booth managers and persons who have exhibited at pop-up shops and exhibited at market days and at trade shows complain that the show organizers have not sent enough people to their booth. You need to know this, and I need to be absolutely clear. It is not the responsibility of the event producers to direct persons to your booth. Yes, it's their responsibility to be promoting the event so as to get patrons to the event. But as it relates to getting persons directly to your booth, your location is your responsibility. So you want to start to use the social media platforms that are available. There's Facebook, there's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn. You want to let persons know that you are going to be exhibiting. You want them to know exactly where you are. And you may want to also inform them as to the best time to visit your booth. Naturally, because hey, if people know the best time to visit your booth, they know exactly where you are, then they can plan in terms of when they visit you. What I've seen before is persons may not always be early. You want to be early, and therefore position yourself to receive some of the early guests. And you want to stay as late as you possibly can. You don't want to be breaking down too early. Start to promote. You want to create a trade show strategy. Yes, so that you know exactly when you're going to be promoting, what you're going to be promoting, how you're going to be promoting it, what platform. So here's a tip that you can use. Envision that your event is a week away. You can actually start to share countdown posts. Let persons know that the days are counting down, encouraging them to schedule visiting your booth. If you're having prizes and surprises, people like prizes and surprises. Create a game where persons can visit your booth and either share information, sample your product, make a purchase, and have an opportunity to win a prize or a surprise. Sounds like fun? Yes, I think that would be a really good idea. You want to encourage individuals to come visit you. I've seen individuals use like a fishbowl where persons, especially for business to business, can share their business card and get an opportunity to win something. But the beautiful thing about that is that you also get to have their information. Making sense to you? So the pre-show, you want to ensure that you set clear objectives for why you are there and what you want to achieve from being there. You want to ensure that your booth is properly managed, it is properly prepared, it is properly designed. Everything that is there for a purpose, and you want to activate your marketing and promotional campaign. You want to use all of the social media that you have access to. Wherever the people that you want to connect are, you want to share information with them. And do not forget your cell phone. Yeah, powerful device. You have contacts there, share contacts, send out WhatsApp broadcasts, have your reels on your Instagram and your Facebook. You want to get busy and letting people know that you are at this event, that you're going to be at a particular event. So this is the end of video one. I want you to get ready for video two. I am Troy Holder, your marketing training coach. And if you enjoy this video, share your comments. If you have a question, share your question, but give a comment, give a like, follow this channel, because there's a whole lot more coming from the Barbados Entrepreneurial Foundation, which this video is brought to you by. Take care and see you in the next video.